Hey Jeff, this is Bill again. Just talked to you on the phone, so I thought I'd throw in another student. This is Joanna. She's about maybe 12, and she started out with a two-handed forehand, and she's just recently gone to a one-handed forehand and semi-western grip. And she's going to let this play through a little bit, and you can see some of the differences. Um, you know, what you're going to see here, she has a pretty good footwork. Wasn't too good. It was really windy out when we did this, but that's what you want to look for in the backswing. You'll see that that Joanna was able to take the racket head, back high. And the thing you want to look at this point in the backhand is number one, you want to make sure that the racket head is up above her hand as she's waiting for the ball. This is actually really nice, and the racket face is closed. You'll see the racket face is tilted out toward the back fence. So, good backswing there. And this is what I was talking about with kids, especially young girls. It's just a strength thing. You'll see her wrist right here is in a really good position. And the thing you look for in the backswing is the angle between the forearm and the shaft of the racket. So if you look at Joanna here, you'll see that she's got a pretty good set between her forearm and the racket face angle. And I'm going to leave that up because I know Joanna's swing. I've seen it a million times and see what's going to happen. So at this point, she's going to step in. She's a little out of position, but she's going to make a good adjustment here. She's going to step sort of out of the way of the ball with her left foot. Yep, there's the adjustment step out of the way with the left foot. And if I can just get this a little bit further forward, here's what I'm talking about. What you'll see is that angle that we talked about earlier. This angle, that was the angle between the that didn't work. That was the angle between there we go, the racket head and the forearm. And you're going to see what happened here. Her forearm and racket shaft are almost in one line. That's not good. At this point, the racket shaft should still be at that angle to her forearm, and that's just a strength thing. Her wrist is dropped, but it's not all bad because she's managed to get the racket head down below the ball and closed, which is what we want. So let it play through. Weight transfer to the front side. There's a closed racket face at point of contact for topspin. And for Joanna, that was actually a pretty good finish because she tends to abbreviate her finish. She actually got the racket head, working toward the left shoulder, and the racket face, had it continued over the shoulder, would have been straight up and down. And again, the things we talked about, there is good balance on the left foot, and the back foot has rolled up to the toe. So that I'm going to let that just play a little bit. But that is as far as I'm concerned, that's a pretty good swing. Pretty good swing at the ball. Let's see what our next one looks like. And just to get nitpicky here, the ready position, the racket head's way too low. She's going to have to pick it up to take the racket back. The racket head should be up just below her eyes in the ready position. Let's see if she gets the racket head up in the backswing again. Now the good thing there is because of her grip, you see the racket face is closed going back. That's really what you want to look for. Make sure they're not opening up the racket face in the backswing. But see if she gets the racket up, because that low ready position, the backswing's not the greatest. But if you stop it right about there, the backswing is not bad. It's up above the hand. It's got a pretty good angle between the forearm and the shaft of the racket. But as we play through again, you'll probably see that the wrist will drop. Wrist drops there, racket and shaft way out of position, and missed it on that one. But good, she fought it off, didn't quite get to the follow-through on that one. But, managed a topspin forehand swing. So again, hope that helps, and I'll be talking to you. Thanks.